In a quiet village embraced by green hills and the murmur of a silver stream, there lived an old woman named Amma. Her house was small, just a humble cottage with peeling white walls and a garden that bloomed not from wealth but from care. Around her fence, jasmine and wildflowers leaned in the wind like children whispering secrets to her. Amma had lived many years alone. Her husband had passed long ago, and no child had come to fill her home. But she was never truly lonely. Every morning, as the light stretched across the hills, a small hen named Poppy would call out from the yard, soft feathers, white as milk, little black specks on her wings, and a crimson comb that shimmered in the dawn. Poppy followed Amma everywhere, her gentle clucks echoing like the rhythm of a heart that never leaves. The villagers smiled whenever they saw the pair Amma with her cane, and Poppy waddling beside her as if guarding something sacred. Each morning, as the world softened into gold, Poppy would lay one smooth, warm egg. Amma would lift it with hands wrinkled by years but tender with gratitude, whispering a quiet blessing. "One is enough, my dear. May we always have just what we need." Half she ate for breakfast. The other half she saved for evening, her way of honoring simplicity. Life, for her, was peaceful in its smallness. Then, one morning, the miracle of excess arrived. Poppy laid 2 eggs. Amma chuckled softly. "Well, my girl, that's generous." She kept one and carried the other to the market, exchanging it for a handful of rice and a small piece of sweetness, just enough. Days passed. The 2 eggs became the new rhythm. Soon, people noticed. "Sell them both, Amma?" some said. "Feed her more, maybe she'll give 3, said others. You could have 10 hens make a business. But Amma only smiled, her eyes gentle like morning rain. "One for me, one to share," she said. "That's enough." And so, each day, 1 egg went to someone who needed it more than she did, a poor family, a child walking home, a quiet doorstep before dawn. People began calling her Egg Amma with affection and awe. Then came the monsoon. The skies broke open, and the river rose wild. Houses flooded, crops drowned, and hunger crept into every home. But Poppy kept laying 2 eggs faithfully, without fail. Amma, with hands of patience, boiled, salted, and shared them one by one, her small axe glowing like candles in the dark. One day, as the storm eased, villagers gathered and asked her, "Amma, why didn't you sell more when times were good? You could have saved yourself now." Amma looked at them, eyes soft and shimmering. "My dear ones," she said, "happiness doesn't live in what we gather. It blooms in what we give. I kept what I needed and shared what was meant to be shared. The more I gave, the lighter my heart became." Poppy clucked and nestled at her feet, as if agreeing with every word. Outside, the rain slowed. The clouds parted just enough to let a fragile sunbeam touch Amma's face. The garden shimmered again, and somewhere between the hush of wind and the scent of wet earth, her words lingered like a prayer whispered into every soul that passed her gate. True happiness isn't in having more. It's in loving enough to share what you already have. And that is how a simple woman and her little hen taught a village the quiet art of contentment and the healing grace of giving.